Hey, NATO family, how's it going? Hope you guys have been enjoying your break. I've been hanging out here in San Fran for a while, enjoying the scenery with the stock market being down and all. I got a heck of a deal on this bridge. Got this thing for $1. Can you believe that? For $1. It's a beauty, isn't it? I'll tell you what, let's knock this off and let's get down to business.
Hey, all right, NATO family, let's get going. It is Wednesday, April the 1st. I want to start off talking about computer checkout. We are starting that tomorrow. If you're needing a computer, you need to make sure you get a hold of your advisory teacher and schedule a time to come and pick one of those up. We're going to be checking those out Thursday, Friday, and next Monday. So that's going to be the last day unless we need to extend it to get more kids their computers. So make sure you get a hold of your advisory teacher so we can get you a time to set up and do that checkout. You also need to make sure when you come, you've had your time scheduled. We have 3 different places we're going to be checking those out, so make sure you know which place you're going. And also we need a parent to come and do the sign off on that. So when you come get your computer, whether that's Thursday, Friday, or Monday, you're going to come up, we'll have a table set up. You will have to log into the computer, and you'll also have to log into your Google account. You're going to sign off on the loan agreement, and then we're going to hand you your stuff from your locker. So at the same time, we've already got everybody's stuff bagged up from your lockers. Well, that's the hallway locker rooms or the gym locker rooms. That stuff is bagged up and it is with your computer. So when you come and get your computer, you'll log in, you're going to sign for your loan agreement, and then we're going to give you your stuff and you'll be on your way. And we'll try to make this transition as fast as we can. Okay, so all that together. So also, getting into the academic part of it, remember classes are starting Monday, so we're going to get things rolling out. The teacher's done a lot of work, they're ready to go. So we're going to start those classes on Monday. Now, here's kind of how that's going to work. Each one of the teachers has office hours, and we have a document set up that's going to show you when each teacher will be in those office hours. So I'll be releasing that either Thursday evening or Friday sometime. So that'll give you a time where you can contact your teacher, whether that's by phone, email, through Google Classroom. You may want to Zoom with them, but you'll be able to get immediate feedback from those during those hours. So most of them are going to have 2 hours a day, every day, that they will have those office hours. If you send them an email or ask them a question after those office hours, then they will reply to you within 24 hours. So that's the whole point in the office hours, and we'll be releasing that document as well. Along with the office hours, we're going to be doing Zoom meetings. So every class that a teacher teaches, they'll be doing 2 Zoom meetings each week. So we'll send that schedule out so that you'll know it. The teachers will be sending you an invite or sending you a link. So it'll come in a couple different ways depending on how many students are in there. They may send you a link through your Google Classroom account. So you need to make sure you're checking out Google Classroom and accepting any new invites and keeping up on that. So make sure you're checking your emails so that you're not missing out on stuff. So the Zoom meetings will go, they'll send you a link. You don't have to download the app or anything. All you'll do is click on that link, or you'll click on the invite that comes into your calendar if you have your computer set up that way. I'm going to be sending out a short video just showing you how you'll do that. It's very simple. You enter the classroom, the Zoom meeting classroom. You don't have to, you can click the video off where your face is not on there. It'll also have a mute button on your microphone so that you can talk, or you can click it where you're muted and nobody can hear you. So we want to start off with it muted unless you're trying to talk. But I'll be sending out another video so that you'll show you how to do those things with the Zoom meeting. So we'll send that schedule out as well, along with the office hours, so that you'll be able to get in on those meetings. Now, we also have the problem with students that their families, maybe they don't have internet at home. So if you don't have internet at home, what we're going to do is we're going to be sending out packets, and you'll still need to be communicating with your teachers. If you can get to an email, that's fine. If it's got to be over the phone, that's great as well. But we'll be sending those packets out. So we're going to start doing that during lunches. So while I'm talking about lunches, let's throw that out there. We're serving lunches outside the NATO Cafe over there on Cherokee Street from 11 to 1, so there's 2 hours. When you come through and get your lunch, or if you don't want lunch, you will pick up your packet, and you can pick up your locker stuff too. So if you're not checking out a computer on either Thursday, Friday, or next Monday, Next Wednesday, when you come through to get your lunch, you can pick your stuff up there as well. So if you're not picking up a computer and you have stuff in the locker, we'll have that sitting out there. You can just do a drive-through. We'll hand you your bag. You'll be on your way. So that's going to get your stuff that way, as well as the packets. If you need to pack it, you can come through and get your lunch, and we will give you the packet. And you'll need to communicate with your teacher about getting that stuff back and getting it here. Now, if you don't have a way to get to that point over there on Cherokee Street between 11 and 1, you need to make some contact with me. Send me an email, and we'll set up a time to get you the packet or your locker room stuff. So that's how we're going to handle those situations right there. Now let's talk about some other things that maybe not so academic. Surface learning hours. What we're going to do with the surface learning hours is we're going to wipe them off the books. So if you got those in, we still want to log those in, and we encourage you to do anything you can. It could be something as simple as sending letters to service members or whoever that is, and we'll log in those hours, but we're not going to hold you accountable for those. So seniors, if you're going to be required to have 15 hours to get your diploma and to graduate. If you're missing hours from last year, so say right now you only have 13 hours, you still need to get 2 more, and you will have to have those hours before you're going to get your diploma. So make sure you get those hours completed. Work with your scope teacher on getting those things completed so we can get you your diploma when we move on through things like that. Another big question people are talking about, driver's ed. What about driver's ed? Well, driver's ed was scheduled, I believe, to start on the 20th. We cannot be in school through the month of May. So what we're going to do is, I believe it would be on June 1st is when we'd be able to have it. So right now our plan is to have that first session start on June 1st. Okay. Depending on how things play out, we may have to adjust that, but right now we're planning on moving forward with our sessions. We're just going to have to move everything back a couple weeks. As things come up, if we have to push that back or we have to cancel it totally, we'll be refunding money. So don't be worried about that. We'll send more information as we need to, but right now the plan is to move forward with that on June 1st, having the first session. So we're moving things back a little bit on driver's ed. Graduation. Obviously, people are concerned about graduation. I talked with Jocelyn today. We're going to be setting up a time. We're going to do a drive-through. We'll set up a time in place. It'll either be in a parking lot or out here on Roosevelt Street. Well, Jocelyn's will be here. You'll be able to drive up and get your stuff. If you're still owing money, you could pay them, but I would suggest you get a hold of Jocelyn's, or you can go online and finish paying if you still owe them money for any of your graduation stuff. But we're going to do a drive-through where you can pick up your graduation equipment. Once again, I'll be getting back with you on a date and time. As far as graduation itself, I'm doing everything that I can to make something happen. We're going to try anything at all. It's most likely going to be some type of a virtual type of graduation. It will be at a later date than what we normally had planned, but we're going to try to do that. I've got an idea. I think it's a pretty good idea. We will need the cooperation of the community and parents and family on this to make it happen, and we'll be coming out with a plan on that as it gets a little closer, and we see how things change. If it cleans up, maybe we'll have an original graduation in the gym. It's not looking like that'll be possible, but I do have some ideas that we can make something happen, and we will try to do something if at all possible. Last thing is athletics and activities. So we have some things. If you have any gear you have checked out, you can bring that in with you when you come pick up your computer. If you're not coming to get one, you can drop that stuff off if you're picking up lunches, or if you're not picking up lunches, you can still drop your stuff off from 11 to 1 over there on Cherokee Street by the NATO Cafe. We also have, cheerleading tryout, dance tryouts, vocal tryouts. We have all those things happening right now. It's not going to happen, and probably until June we'll look into things, and maybe we can do those virtually, but right now we're holding off on those things, so we don't have the information for you on that stuff. So that should pretty much clear up a lot of the questions. We'll be coming back at you probably Monday, give you another video and update about how things are going and how we're rolling it out. So NATO family, once again, if you like what you're getting and you don't want to miss anything, hit that little bell down at the bottom to subscribe so you're not missing out on any of our updates, or even when we start activities again, you'll be set and ready to go. So click that little bell down there and get subscribed so you're not missing out on anything. And once again, miss you guys. Can't wait till we get back together and get to work together again. Okay, so